Walanyo?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, great. Can you all see the screen? Can you all see the Ketasco? Is it crest or crest? Whatever. Can you all see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I welcome you all to our first Zoom meeting to revise the Constitution, refine it, and make it suitable for our association. We don't have time to do any long introduction and all those. But in revising the Constitution, all we seek to do is to rephrase the provisions being drafted. And then, please give me a second. I'm coming. Okay, my apologies, guys. We'll commence as soon as possible. Hello? Hello? Yeah, can you all hear me? Great, my apologies for the delay. In revising the Constitution, all we seek to do is to rephrase the provisions, and we also think and anticipate how the implementation will be, if it is sustainable, and we anticipate the defects that might happen if we allow the provision to exist in the Constitution. We also think about the negative and positive, evaluate and all those. You know what I'm talking about. So since you understand, Abi will be scholars, so let's just commence. So initially, I want to first go to the print mode. For the print mode, on the cover page, we have three things over there. the title of the document, which is Constitution of Ketasco Old Students Association, hyphen 2015 year group. Then we have the crest, or crest. Please, can someone help me with that? I'm embarrassing myself. Oh, Dorcas is waiting. Okay. Yeah, hello. Yo, Dorcas. Okay, yeah, great. Yo, hello, Dorcas. Hello. Okay, then we'll continue. On the cover page, we have three things there: the title, the crest, and then the preamble. Is it okay for these three things to be on the cover page, or we should move the preamble to the next page?
On the next page.
The preamble should be moved to the next page. Okay. Are we all in favor?
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Okay. This time I'll take a voice vote. Okay, then now let's go straight to the content. I'm very sure the title is not problematic. So, hello, can everyone hear me?
Yes, but there's a bit of feedback. Can you like mute your microphone?
Oh, I've been able to renew my bundle, so I'm sure we should have a fluent whatever. Oh, okay, well, we'll still continue. A second, let me enable optimize screen share. Okay. Okay. No waiting room. Okay, very good. Now we are good to go. I've disabled the waiting room so they can easily join. So the preamble. I just lifted it from the National Constitution, and what was spelled out over there is exactly what is here. Yeah, it's exactly what is here. I think the only changes I made was where they stated National Association. I just made it association. Probably at where they wrote the fourth line, the principles of accountability, comma, hereby constitute ourselves into an organized association. So that was the only change I made. But apart from that, everything was lifted from the National Constitution. So if you would love, we could read it and then take a vote on it if it is okay. Can I read it?
Yes, please.
Okay. So it reads, we, the past students of Keta Secondary School, Ketasco, into bracket, hereinafter, called the school. Okay, called the school. Sorry, I have a problem here. We have not identified Ketasco as the school in our constitution, but in their interpretation, they have it as the school. So if anything, I would like it if you can take the hereinafter, called the school, out of it. Can I? Hello?
Yeah, come again with that.
Yes, you see where I highlighted the hereinafter, called the school. I want to take it out. The section I've highlighted, I wish to take it out. Okay, so that's it. So we, the past students of Keta Secondary School, into brackets, Keta School, realizing the great value of education and profound need for working together for the development of our alma mater, the student population and the welfare of Ghana, and the conscious need for the uphold and the conscious of the need to uphold the principles of accountability, hereby constitute ourselves into an organized association for the furtherance of the noble ends and promulgate unto ourselves this constitution. Some law terms, so I'm cool with it. What do you think? So that's the preamble.
Welcome back to the breakdown. This is the COVID-19 special program helping you make sense of the crisis.
Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
It's like feedback is poor. I would need to hear at least a sound from each member in order to know their support for what we are deliberating on.
Yeah, put it.
Olanyo, Joseph, you did it. Okay, you proceed to Article 1, identity. Okay, yeah, Prince, do you have something to say?
You worry you.
You say
Yeah, I think the preamble is okay.
the preamble is okay. Okay. Olanyo, I say make you talk something. You for talk something. Yeah, you for talk something. Okay, okay. If anything, we can adopt a little bit of parliamentary proceedings, though. But let's just continue. Article 1, identity. It's very simple. The association shall be known and be called Catasco Old Students Association, hyphen 2015 year group. Hereinafter referred to as COSA 15. That is the identity. I personally don't have any problem with Article 1. If anyone has a problem, the person can draw our attention to it and then we will work on it. Are we cool with Article 1?
Yeah, I think we are.
Then we'll just move to Article 2. Article 2, in the national constitution, they really expatiated, they really expatiated the provisions over here. But I decided to cut off the ones that I saw that they were not really relevant for our consumption. And I've been able to compress it to just 3 clauses. So
Please check the chat.
Yeah, Olanyo, what's up?
Yeah, check the chat. My network is disturbing, so I don't know if when I clearly.
Oh, okay. I'll check the chat. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think this is good. So you make your inputs in the chat. Okay, that'll be a good feedback for me. Great. I can't hear you. Okay. Uh, it's a good feedback. Yeah. Um, so rather than Kusa. So Wanyo, at 9:15, you said I would suggest we make it Kusa apostrophe 15. Oh, okay. So instead of hyphen, we should bring apostrophe 15. Okay, that's cool. Thelma says I agree. Okay, then it's a done deal. Yeah, I will cool with it. I've effected the suggestion made by Mr. President. Then Thelma said, I can't really hear you. Yeah, Thelma, can you hear me well? Hello? Yeah, Thelma, can you hear me well? Well, I just disconnected.
I can, but there's just a bit of feedback from.
Oh, okay. Prince, it seems you have a little bit of noisy background though. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, great. So it means when you want to make a feedback, a submission, then you unmute yourself. I think that'll be cool. So I think the audio should be very clean now. So great. We are cool with the preamble. Article 1, identity.
Okay.
I think, yeah, hello. Yeah, speak.
Please, not to take us so much back, but then the preamble, could you kindly scroll? Okay, that's fine. Just a minor issue.
Okay.
So I think the 2, 3, 4, the fourth line.
The fourth line.
The fourth line. So yes. So we have organized.
The fourth line. Organized.
The last year.
Yeah, to have
organized.
Okay. Yeah.
And the next word is association. So I'm wondering if that association is supposed to be a capital A or.
Yes, the English gurus, Tama, can we hear from you? This is an issue of, is it pronouns and all those? You are the English guru here. Can you please rectify this for us?
Dorcas, please, would you come again?
Okay, so the fourth line, the last word of the fourth line, organized. Yes, so the word after the organized is association. Yes, and I'm just wondering if the association is supposed to be capitalized A or a small a would do.
Well, personally, I think a small a is fine, except of course, association is the formal name. Jones wants to give the thing, which I don't think that is the case. But until there's a defined name, it should be a small a.
Okay.
At least that's what I think.
Okay. Then we'll just make it a small a, since the House is in favor of that. So I've changed it to a small a. So I have a question. Should it affect throughout the Constitution, or it only applies to the preamble?
Okay.
Well,
okay. Yeah, Lucas.
I think that it takes us back to our basic how do they call this? I seem to be forgetting at the moment. But if it is a like the names. What are names? Is it pronoun or nouns or
Yeah,
what?
I'm sure it's an issue of pronouns.
Capital. Yeah, proper noun. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
proper
proper
noun.
nouns.
Proper noun.
Yes.
Thank you. Not
Yes. So
pronouns.
if it's not a proper noun, then I guess that the small letter will run through. But when it becomes a proper noun or beginning the sentence, then it becomes a capital A. So.
Okay. If the House could allow me, when I drafted the SRC Constitution for HTU, we had an issue of making a noun like this. It's always starting with capital letter. If I could just refer the House to it for just a quick consultation, I'm sure we'd have a headway in this regard. Initially, I gave it to a lecturer, and then his problem was that yes, this is it. Can you all view the screen? It's currently blank. Yes, can you all view the screen? Oh, move the screen away from the shade. Oh, shit. Please pardon me. Let me new share. Okay. Yes, very good. Yes, we can. So can you all see the SRC Constitution over here? I've opened the SRC Constitution I drafted. Yes. We also had an issue like that, and the problem was that the SRC was the investee. Yes, the investee was more of like a proper noun. So, and the Constitution. Anytime we write Constitution, it must be capital. Oh my God, I'm still seeing the problem here. So his advice was that anywhere we write Constitution, the capital letter must always start, and then investee. So yes, as you can see, Article 7 over here, wherever we have Constitution, it's supposed to be capital, but I think I missed a whole lot of them though. My apologies. So in this regard, association can be considered as, okay. It's not a proper noun, right? Is it a proper noun? Let me ask. Is the association a proper noun?
Well, I think that's a point. The point is well made. I think Docker said it all. It depends. It depends where we're using it. So at what point in time does it become proper noun?
Okay.
And vice versa. So yeah. So once we read through and see, we can judge from there.
Great. Then we just leave it as such. So we'll move to Article 2.
Article. Okay, wait. Article 1. Identity.
Okay, Article 1. Okay, then let's go to Article 1. Identity.
Okay, so Ketasco. I think it's an abbreviated word, so it's supposed to be all capitalized, just as we see in the preamble.
Brilliant. It's true. Okay, affected. Are we cool with Article 1?
And students, okay. I think there's supposed to be an apostrophe somewhere.
At the end,
either right? After the S, yeah.
Oh, Thelma, help us. Is it before or after?
Hey, this one everybody knows is after.
Oh, please forgive us. You are the English guru here. We always have to seek consultation from you in this regard. So. Okay. So, is Article 1 cool? Can we go to
wait, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. So you see that for the third line, I don't know if it's just me or the letters are just blurry on my screen. So is it Article 2? The third line.
Article 2. I've zoomed in a little. Can you see them clear now? I've zoomed in a
It's
little
very
bit.
clear.
They are clear at your side, right? So, Thelma, can you see it?
Yes, I can. Oh, we had to go to Article 2. Sorry, I went ahead of myself. You just continue.
Okay. So, are we cool with Article 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we move to Article 2.
COSA.
Okay. Yeah, Dorcas, are you still reviewing Article 1?
Oh, I think we can proceed.
Wait, is there a space after the apostrophe on the COSA?
Yes, there is one space.
Okay. If I got Joseph right, there wasn't supposed to be a space. But then again, it is something that could be easily amended.
Okay. Then I've taken it off. I have an issue. Is Prezo online? Prezo? Oh, he just went out. As of now, we don't really call it COSA 15. We call it Dzolali 15. Should we tag it as such in the Constitution, or it should still remain as COSA 15 in the Constitution?
The question is, who calls it Dzolali 15?
Yes. As of now, the whole membership.
As in who?
Yeah, what is happening on the grounds is that even our main page, the name for the page is Dzolali 15, not COSA 15. So my question is, if you are drafting the Constitution, should we also frame it as should we add Dzolali 15 to also be a name it can be referred to, or we should just make it COSA 15 per? Is the question clear?
Yes, I think it's clear, and I think Thelma is trying to make a point. So this is the Constitution that will be like the highest governing document for the group. So I believe that it's a good point to determine what name it should be. I don't know if Presido is available to help us with the question you answered, but in any case, I think it's a good place to decide.
Okay, let's go to Article 2. When he comes, we'll consult him on that before we take the final decision. Okay. So we are going to Article.
Hello, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, I had a call.
Okay, bro. Our subject matter under discussion was whether to add Dzolali 15 as a reference for the association to be called, like just as how we have summarized that hereinafter referred to as COSA 15. It can also be referred to as Dzolali 15. So let me just,
since it means the same.
Yeah, so if anything, I want to type it for you to see how it will look like if we accept this. Or 15. So this would be how it will look like. The red ink, should we add it, it will look like this. It means the members can refer to the association as COSA 15 or Dzolali 15. If we are all cool with it, we can maintain it.
Okay, I think that's we are taking a cue from the national constitution, and I think they refer to it as COSA in general.
Yeah, COSA.
So I think that any subsidiary should just COSA plus a year, and in this case 15 for us.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, I totally agree with Dorcas in the sense that the fact that it's going to be in the Constitution doesn't mean people are going to be using it, but we need to have something that is legally backed
Okay.
by law, technically.
Mm.
And Dzolali is a tagline for the school, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a slogan, so I don't think it fits in this case.
I didn't even
Okay.
beat you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll kindly take it off. Okay, it has been taken off. Can we go to Article 2?
Yeah, I think we can.
Yes, we will.
Okay. Article 2, Status and Supremacy. Clause 1, the association shall not be aligned to any political party or be used by any interest group for political purposes. 2, notwithstanding Clause 1 of Article 2, the association shall exercise the right to express views and take appropriate actions on any matter or indulge in any activity relating to the welfare of Qatar Secondary School, its members, and the people of Ghana. Clause 3. This constitution shall be the supreme law guiding the association, but subjected to the Constitution of Ghana and the National Constitution of Kosa. This is the whole article.
Just a quick question though.
Yes,
in the
ma'am.
National Constitution, was the association capitalized?
Let me check. I want to check. Let me check now. Okay. Is it possible for me to share a file here?
Oh, if it's going to take time, it's fine. No.
Oh,
It's just that you see the three, the Constitution shall be the supreme law guiding the association. So the association is not necessarily capitalized. I just want us to solve the capitalization problem.
we need consistency.
Oh, yeah.
We need right.
Exactly. So, I mean, if association should be referred to as a proper noun, we just make it throughout. And if it's not, it's not a big deal. I mean,
Okay.
it's a constitution and we can set our own
I
terms.
think, yeah, I think she has a point. I think it's a definite article. So with that, you see the association is proceeding. Where there's the article there is proceeding. Is it an article or determiner? The there. It's proceeding. So we are definite.
It's a
So
definite
that should be
article.
capitalized. Yeah. So we should capitalize the association there because we are being definite. So
Okay.
I think that's right.
Okay. The change has been effected.
Sure. And yes, and I think subtly we are referring to association as proper now, from what I've seen so far. So I think that subconsciously we should just keep that in mind as we proceed.
In this
I mean,
regard,
it depends.
it means the amendment made to the preamble, of which we changed the capital A for the association, would have to change back to capital. If that is the consensus we are drawing on this matter.
That was an indefinite article. That was an association. An is indefinite. We are not definite.
Oh, okay.
With this,
Okay. I think I get the issue. I get the issue. I want to make a quick reference into an organized association.
An organized association.
Okay.
So
Okay. But over here we have the, making it a definite article, right? Okay.
Yeah.
My apologies. Okay, I think I get the issue. So we are not English gurus, so that is why we need you guys on board. Okay, I've sent the National Constitution to the chat, and then I'm also viewing it over here. Have you seen it? I've sent it to the chat.
Okay.
The anywhere they write association over here is capital, and making reference to their preamble. The issue that we just debated, their preamble. They also wrote an organized association, and the association is capital. When you go to the national constitution.
Let me quickly check this. I mean, this is a review. We can't hinge our review on, definitely that is what we're doing as well. But we cannot hinge each and every, review or assessment on the national constitution. There has to be some difference. Where we are not, let's not say they are perfect. Let's not say it's a perfect national constitution. At least this has to come with some uniqueness. So I think that if we have a critical look, that'll be okay. I believe that's the reason for this meeting. So I think we have to look at it very carefully.
Okay, good. Yo, Wolanyo.
The national constitution.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speak. Yeah, Tama, you're saying.
Oh, I just said the national constitution. They are old people, so they've forgotten these basic.
Oh, Charlie.
Interesting.
Okay. We continue. Article 2. Wolanyo, can you hear us? What is it? Okay.
Yeah, my network is really worrying, guys.
To make you buy proper phone, you use that thing.
I said network. I didn't say phone.
Is that network? He didn't say it was phone.
Okay,
The
don't mind me.
phone determines the kind of network you have.
I'm sorry. Please contribute.
Are you using a 2G phone?
Please contribute my phone for me.
Yeah.
Please, our 559 is not reaching us. Don't disturb us.
Mr. President, we had an issue we wanted to consult you on. As you know, our main page, the name we are using there is Dzolali 15, not COSA 15. And it seems our members are used to Dzolali 15.
Jones, not to cut.
Okay. Hello?
I had like 40 minutes to spare. Yeah, I had like 40 minutes and I have to run into another meeting. I'm so sorry. But
Okay.
I'll follow the chat from the WhatsApp group if that's fine with you. Well, please don't get angry with me. Right?
You would pay. You would pay.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, this was amazing. Thank you and see you guys later.
All right.
Okay, good. Teller Talker is leaving there. Okay, so shall we proceed?
Dzolali 15.
Yes, our issue was with Article 1.
Okay, John, so let's make it simple.
Okay.
What?
Abi, the page is titled Dzolali 15. So, and then over here, the constitution
Using COSA
says, yeah, COSA 15. So we're in a dilemma whether to add Dzolali 15 or we should just maintain it. But the House decided to maintain the COSA 15.
Sure.
You are cool with it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Article 2. Yeah, Article 2. The National Constitution wrote, yeah, that's just it. So Article 2, the clause 1, is it necessary that we have it there? Talking about the association to not be used for political purposes. Is it necessary for us to capture it?
Yeah, I think. Well, okay.
Yeah, Lucas.
Okay, I was going to say that if we could have a little, probably a background or why it was even put them in the first place, because personally I don't think it should be there, but then if there's a reason why it should, then I am ready to learn from that.
This was completely lifted. Prince, you wanted to contribute. Hello?
I mean, yeah, hell.
Yeah, you wanted to contribute to the subject matter.
Yeah. In order to just make it snappy, I was thinking if we could, I mean, just quickly, I mean, as a moderator, you just quickly ask us
Okay.
the findings or our personal review so that we quickly make the inputs. Then we can probably go through the articles one after the other. But that's fine. I think Dorcas has an interesting point. She wants to know the reason the clause one had to be inserted. So I think that's fine. Going that way too will be okay.
Okay. The clause 1 was completely lifted from the national constitution. For whatever reasons they made that provision. Maybe for elections to be done, political parties were involved, and then all those they were bribing them, and then all those whatever. But for our association, I don't think we would have any issue of that sort. But who knows? This election 2020 coming to happen, someone like even me, I might even come around and be opening the group to vote for NDC. So who knows? Maybe it's important. So what does the House think about it? Should we still keep it there or not?
Well, I think it's very important. It's a checker. Once a constitution, it's supposed to guide. So you have to make provision for those tendencies. So once it's there, I
Okay.
believe that it will be a checker, so that in the event where some group in the year group or some set of people want to politicize or make, I mean, align the association with some political party, then we can refer to this and then be guided. So I think it's okay if it's there.
Okay. Any other input to Article 2? Dorcas, any input to Article 2?
Well, I consent.
Okay. Then approved. We'll move to Article 3. Prince, do you have any other input?
Moving to Article 2.
Yes.
I'm not too sure if the name of the school is Keta Secondary School. I think Keta Senior High Technical School is what it should be. We can cross check.
Thank you. Let me do a replacement. Keta Senior Secondary School. It should be Keta Senior
High Technical School.
Also,
hey, we have technical. Yeah, sure. Okay. I've changed it throughout. So the change has been effected. So anywhere we had Keta Secondary School, we will now have Keta Senior High Technical School to replace that.
Okay, that is fine. That is fine. I identify a very minor problem that I'm not even certain of, but then I would speak it out and then we see. Okay. So then I think second.
Hello.
Yes. Article 2, the second line, the last word there is any.
Indulge
Yes.
in any activity.
Yes,
If-
I think it should be activity instead of activities. I don't know.
Okay. The sentence is the association shall exercise the right to express views and take appropriate actions on any matter or indulge in any activity. It should be any activity, a singular term. Indulge in any activity relating to the welfare of Keta Senior High Technical School, its members and the people of Ghana. Okay, that's cool. Prince, are you cool with it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm very much okay with it. We can proceed.
Okay, good. Any other amendment to Article 2? If no amendment, we'll proceed to 3. But when you have any issue, we'll still come back. I think by 10 o'clock we should close, right? What do you guys think? Or we can proceed until Doctor says let's do. Or she'll come back. Okay. So Article 3, aims and objectives. It states that the association shall A, promote love perfect unity, social and good fellowship among its members. Hey, is this need? Are they not overloading the sentence with information? I can see an information overload here, Prince.
Yeah.
I can see an information overload here. The clause 1.
Clause 1. What about clause 1, please?
Yeah, clause A. Promote love perfect unity, social and good fellowship among its members. I'm having problem with these 3 words that they have joined together. Love, perfect, and unity.
Can I get a receipt? You're welcome. Okay. Since she's leaving, I'll give her a receipt. I'm coming. Love, perfect unity. I think that's perfectly okay. I think you may have to explain to me. Jones, are you with me?
Yeah, I can.
Promote love, perfect unity.
Love, perfect unity. Okay. So they are trying to qualify the unity, right? I think they are trying to qualify the unity. Promote a
love, perfect unity. Exactly.
Perfect unity. Okay.
There's not so much of a problem.
Okay. Then B, foster a solidified spirit of assistance, encourage and advise in time of joy and adversity. Okay. Maybe I'm cool. Gosh, okay. That's it. I'm moving to see you.
Okay, see you.
The association shall serve as the platform for interaction of all 2015 past students of Keta Senior High Technical School. Shall serve as the platform for the interaction of all 2015
So no, we
past
have
students.
425.
yeah.
I'm having problem with the framing of
So I think with that, forgive me, very important. Okay, your name, please.
What's her name? Janet.
Janet.
Dobbe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your patronage. We hope to host you next time.
So we have to sign off because this is
okay. So I'm having problem with the serve as the platform for the interaction of all 2015 past students. I'm having problem with that. I feel of all graduates of all 2015 batch students, 2015 past students, batch students, I feel like we should change the past to batch. That's my input.
Jones, I think with Article 3 clause,
Apologies, sir.
Article 3 clause C,
Yes, hello. Apologies. Yes, do not mind that interference. Please, you can proceed with your input. Hello, Prince.
yeah, hello, Jones.
Yeah,
I
my
think
apologies. Yeah.
Article 3 clause, you have to keep Dorcas posted that we have done a change.
Okay.
She might have gone through it and realized that what she saw the other day is not appearing. So kindly fill her in as to where we did the changes so that she'll be posted.
Okay. Do you think should we end today's meeting over here?
Is Dorcas in? Dorcas is gone as well.
Yeah, she's gone. She's gone off.
So let's end it and reschedule so that we'll have a quorum. Now we don't have a quorum, so as I indicated the other day, whatever it is, can you put this in? I'm coming. So Jones, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
So Dorcas is out now. So I'm saying that we don't have a quorum. So indeed, I would wish that everybody is present so that we can have a fruitful meeting.
Sure.
I mean, the two of us cannot really make a comprehensive input. So I believe that same applies. So let's kindly end it here and then proceed next time. But you have to be bent on the fact that they have to be serious with the meeting because this is such an important meeting and needs each and everybody's input. And so let them make time, however tight they are. I have a very busy schedule, but I'll be able to make time. And so if we go there back and forth, we may not be productive at the end of the day. So I would hope that we do that. Yeah, thank you.
I agree. Thank you very much.
All right, so let me end it here. Okay, all right, okay. All right, thank you. Have a good night. Okay.
Good night, bro.
Yeah, you too.
Hi, good evening.
Thank you. I'll be with you soon.
Please. Someone's network is not good. I found it. Okay, yeah, Prince, what's up? Sorry.
No.
Yo, Joseph, have you heard from them?
We beg you already.
No, I'm now coming to check if
If they beg you, they beg you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Please, the screen, are you able to read the items very well? Are they clear enough, or I should zoom in a little bit, or I should rather zoom out?
It's fine for me.
It's fine. You can see everything. Your Prince, are you able to see? Or I should zoom out? Okay. Oh, we are from a quorum, so we can start. We can actually start. Message to Thelma and then Chairman, then we start. Yeah, hello.
Hi, man. Man, yeah, I see you.
Oh, come on. Good evening. Please join
Oh, nice. Just
our constitutional review committee meeting. Thanks. Okay. Sharp. Okay, I've sent both of them an SMS. Hopefully they would see it and then to remind them. You know, for WhatsApp, until you come online, you not see any information. So I've sent them an SMS.
yeah.
Hopefully that'll remind them to join. Well, we are from a quorum, so if we may commence, if we may start. Can we?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. I wish I could see your beautiful and handsome faces.
Yeah, good. It's dark. It will slow it will make the network bad.
Are you seeing my face?
Yes. Yours can be on since you are the one chairing the meeting.
We'll talk about. Okay. So the other day we ended. Yeah. The other time we ended at Article 2. We are about starting Article 3 when majority of the members went offline. So today we'll just start from Article 3. So since you can all see, let us commence. Article 3, aims and objectives. Aims and objectives. I'm coming on. I'm trying to get. Yeah, very good. Okay. So Article 3. The association shall, Clause A, promote love perfect unity, social and good fellowship among its members. Is it cool? Oh, sorry. I should also open the chatting. Yes. So if anything, you can also input. You can also input your feedback through the chats. Okay, very good.
Why the love hyphen unity?
Yes, that was what was in the national constitution. So if I also find a problem with it,
Meaning
but
it's
hello, Olanya. Hello? His network is bad. If anything, you can type your feedback. Oh. If anything, you can type your feedback as well. Yes, I also have problem with this love perfect unity. I feel it's like a whole lot of information being gathered together though. But from the view of Prince, it feels it's cool. So, oh, yeah. So since Docas, do you have a problem with Article A, Clause A?
She was already gone. What's the point of saying she's gone? Yes.
Yeah, Walanya.
My network went off.
Yeah, I know, right? So, do you want us to rephrase this? Do you want us to rephrase it?
Yeah, I don't know why the hyphen is there. So if anyone has any idea of why the hyphen is there.
Oh, okay, you're talking about the hyphen. Should we rather put comma over there to promote
So
love?
what would the perfect mean? Perfect love. What does it mean?
Maybe they mean impeccable love. Please the same. Perfect means impeccable. So they're just talking about. We can't even have perfect love, so I think it's a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
So should we remove the hyphen and then also?
Yeah, I think that would be best.
Okay, so should we make it promote love, comma, unity, social,
social
and good fellowship
among the members.
Is it fellowship or fellowship?
Fellowship.
The what?
Fellowship. Is it fellowship or fellowship? It's fellowship.
Like church fellowship.
Oh, okay.
Exhibition.
Or
I don't know whether it's followership or fellowship. Huh?
As in church fellowship. Men's fellowship.
Oh, okay. Fellowship. Okay.
Yeah.
Please, the thing we are saying older, but we are saying fellow. It's not fellowship.
That's why I'm saying that E.
Okay, fellowship.
Yeah.
Fellowship. Okay. So I think clause A is okay. So we'll go to clause B.
Solidified spirit of assistance, encourage and advise in times of joy and adversity.
Yeah.
Guys, I mean the ones that said the guy I paid for. He was supposed to be 107. One I gave you 200.
Is this one too necessary? A solidified spirit of assistance, encouraging
in times of
joy and adversity. What?
So in times, not in time of joy, in times of.
Okay. In times. Okay. Okay.
No, they fix some people already. Yeah.
Okay, then.
No, they're not finished. Then they unpack.
Can we go to clause C?
So as a platform for the interaction of 50 students of Kansas United Technical School. Serve as the main channel of engagement between the association and the school. Provide opportunities to which past students of the school make positive contributions toward the development of the school. Engage with the administration of the school, seek the interest and the welfare of the school, all its.
Well, what do you think? Is it good?
Yeah, F
Yeah.
plus F.
Mm,
Welfare of the school and all of its
members. Students, right? Should the school and its
But
students.
are we? Hey, relax, oh.
And Jones, would you take your time?
I mean, I copied all these things directly from the national constitution.
Yeah. If the welfare of the students is their concern, but for us it's not like number one. It's not like that too.
Oh, okay. Then, if anything, should we take the interest and promote the welfare of the school and its members out? Should we take that one out?
Yeah, that one should be for the national. We should do that.
The E, is it possible for us to do that?
Where's Anita PMing me?
Positive contributions towards it. Yeah, we can make positive contribution. We can organize. What's the name? Yeah, get to talks for them.
The clause D, no, shouldn't we add main channel of engagement between the national association, the association itself, and then the school? Because if anything, we also serve as a link between the national association itself to our members.
Yeah.
What am I typing out? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, Dorcas, are you also reading through?
Yes, please, I am.
Yo, Prince, are you also reading through?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm reading through.
Okay. So, C to G, any problem again?
What is all this?
I mean, I just lifted them from the National Association.
I'm not sure he's talking to you.
Oh, okay. His network is even unstable though. The G, develop acquaintance among members for the social well-being of all. Seek and attain such ends and objectives as may be defined and decided upon at general assemblies. Oh, okay. I thought we should take that out because develop acquaintance.
Because
I just feel it will limit decision making to only general meetings. Probably the executive committee should also be able to help in this regard. Yeah, the executive committee at its meeting should also be able to. But I feel the English here is just too much. So I wish to take out the highlighted place from the and seek and attain. I wish to take that one out.
Charlie, what clause are we now? Clause 3.
Yes, Article 3, Clause G.
Yeah, Article 3. Yeah.
I wish to take the highlighted part out. The highlighted part of G. I wish to take it out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I think it's fine.
So I should take it out.
I think it wouldn't hurt much, so if it's not there.
Even the whole G-self, feel like taking it out.
Okay, like what are we talking about? Which article? What's the article about?
Aims and
Develop
objectives.
acquaintances among members for social well-being. Charlie.
I think it's just a further explanation of what's there because of the semicolon at the end of the very first sentence. Develop acquaintances among others for the social well-being of all. So that's just more or less a supportive sentence to the very first one.
And attain such ends
Maintaining
and
it, taking
objectives
it out.
as may be identified and decided upon at general meetings.
I think it's not so left to me. I wouldn't be so particular.
We've taken it away.
Just for the sake of explanation, or maybe further explanation.
As for me, I feel we should take the whole G out.
Well, that's fine.
Hello, Dorcas, shall we?
Yes.
President, he has already given us his vote. Okay, so we're taking the whole G out.
The whole G.
Yeah, the whole G. It seems to be, to me, it's all talking about warfare, and warfare is our main priority. Yes, and virtually speaking, warfare, seek the warfare. The last point, core values. Oh, shouldn't that be an aim?
It looks like one.
It's actually the basic aim. It's actually the basic aim of the association, seeking the welfare. That is the basic aim.
Yeah.
But these are core values that the National Association has defined. So,
but are we still on the same? Are we still on the same article?
Yeah, it's the same article. It's the same article.
Okay, same article. So we have repetitions. Welfare is repeating itself or something. Is that what you mean?
Virtually speaking, from clause A to F is all okay. Not all of them are talking about welfare, but A, for instance, is talking about welfare.
When you guys, I think we should analyze that subsection, the G, very well. If it's needed, then that's fine. If it's not, then we have to take it out. So develop acquaintances among members for the social well-being of all.
Yeah.
What does that subsection actually mean? Is it a clause or subsection? What does it actually mean?
A clause. I even want to search acquaintance to know what kind of acquaintance.
Acquaintance is just about relations. Developing relations among members, our relationships among members for the social well-being of all.
Is that not the same as clause A? It seems clause A is just talking about that. Oh.
Yeah, so okay, so let's take it out.
Literally speaking, clause A is already talking about that. Taking out. So I think clause A, B, foster spirit of assistance. C, serve as a platform for interaction. Serve as a platform for the interaction. Serve as a platform for the interaction of all 2015 past students. That is also another basic aim. In doing that, we should be able, it serves as, should I say, our platform for seeking their welfare. If you are not able to serve as a platform for interacting with them, we will not be able to seek their welfare. So I think all is okay. Serve as a channel, provide opportunities through which past students of the school may make positive. Okay, then I think from A to F is cool. Are we all in favor? All in favor say aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Okay. We are bringing parliamentary proceedings here.
We will give you a knocking.
Hey, Joseph, why? We can't joke in life again.
Okay, then shall we focus on the association's core values? I lifted the whole of this from the National Association. So Also,
Say,
yeah, hello.
why do you look like a HTU
What's up?
hey, facing you.
The thing they talk now, we know here more. What 18 parliaments do?
Yeah, well,
Well, I know its network is
Someone's
not good.
network is very bad.
Yeah. Oh, Charlie, when a village you can't deal with the network, they worry like that.
Oh my gosh.
Preso, when a village you can't deal, the man character or hot or at goes to coffee. Okay. Hey, what they going for there? Are your boys they worry you? Oh, he just disconnected the video. Well, let's focus on the core values. You don't have time. The association's core
yeah, so
values.
let's check. I don't know what the what committing and upholding tenants of the okay, we're fine. Friendship, okay. Promoting progress of the school, fair opportunities for all, okay. Well, I'm okay with the cover.
Oh, okay. Committing to upholding the tenets of the Constitution. Okay. Well, Honorable Prince, your view on the
Yeah,
core values.
I think they're perfect. I think I've had the detailed look at it prior to this, so I haven't found anything wrong with it. So we can proceed.
Okay. Ms. Dorcas.
Same with me.
Okay.
I think it's fine.
Okay. So, all in favor of Article 3, say aye.
All right.
Not in favor,
Oh my
say nay.
gosh.
The ayes have it.
Ah,
We proceed to Article 4. Okay, Article 4. Article 4 in the National Constitution was really expatiated. It took about a whole page. But a whole lot of issues over there were talking about relating with branch associations, regional associations, and batch associations. So these were the necessary ones that I saw um, good enough to be in our constitution, and they are all here. So in clause 1, I stated, oh, wait, oh, there is an inconsistency in naming the clauses. Let me change this one to numbering. I can see the alphabets here. A second, let me make this change here. Very good. So membership, clause 1, I wrote membership is limited specifically to past students of Catasco. I think I should run Catasco in full, or it should just be Catasco. Membership is specifically limited to past students of Catasco who completed in the year 2015. I think I should write Catasco in full. Technical school. But let me write it very specific. VR Ghana. So that
Hey,
No, that wouldn't be
what is
necessary.
happening?
oh yeah. Okay, so I should take the Ghana out. Someone may ask Keta is also in the northern regions. You know, these are lawyers. They can make case out of everything. So in seeking what they want. Okay, so is this okay? Past students of Keta Senior High Technical School. I think I should just take this Keta out. Who completed in the year 2015. Is it cool?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah. Mm,
oh, you speak.
yeah. Basically, I mean, it's the basic requirements for one to be a member.
Okay. I wish Prezo was here. I wanted to ask him about the honorarium. I made provision for honorary membership, which can be given to past students who are deemed fit. And the past students, we mean it could be any year. The association can decide to give an honorary membership to any past student of Ketasco. Of Ketasco. Yeah, Prezo. The honorary membership, no. I feel if any of the structures of the association feels like giving an honorary membership to any past student, they can do. Taking, for example, like Sydney wins. If it's good enough and then we want to give him an honorary membership, we can do. And it is this clause that will enable us to do that. The clause 2. Nonetheless, honorary membership shall be given to past students, shall be given to any past student of Ketasco who are deemed fit to be part. Oh
I
no.
come in.
Yeah, the phrasing for the clause 2 is become a little bit problematic. What I wish to write there is that any past students of any batch that this association feels like giving membership to, the membership to be given to the person will be honorary. That is what I want to write.
Can I come in?
Yes, please, you can.
Okay, so first of all, I think that I mean there are past students who have done so well, past students who are not part of our batch,
Yeah.
and have done so well and are still doing so well.
Yeah.
For example, you mentioned Sydney,
Yeah.
and so it will be strategic for us to confer honorary membership status onto those past students. So at least if they are one way or the other in a position of influence, at least we can attach them to our year group so that we can also benefit from whatever
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
any past student. Any goes with singular. So you see that after the any past student, that's singular
Okay.
of Kitasco, who is. So the R there is going to change. So you are going to
Okay.
replace R with this. Who is deemed fit. Deemed should be in the past tense.
Okay.
Yes, who is deemed fit to be a member, not to be part. I believe
Yes,
it
thank you.
should be
Hello.
to be a member.
Yeah, Olanya.
Be a member.
Yes. Yes, Olanya. Okay, he sent a message. The membership, what becomes of our mates that were repeated and couldn't graduate to fast in 2050? Yeah, it's true. It's true. President just raised an issue. We confirmed the basic status or membership status on people who completed in 2015. But what about people who started in 2012 with us? What kind of membership status are we going to give to them? Because for them, probably they might have repeated, so they will complete with different badges. Should they also be given membership? That is the question Perzo is asking. Any view on this issue? Or let me copy the question and put it on in the constitution so that you can all see. I'm just going to attach it over here. Yes, this was the question Perzo raised. Can you see the red writing now? Yes, that was the message Perzo sent to the Zoom group.
Okay.
Yes, and it's a question to us if you could figure out a membership status for them.
I believe that group of people would graduated probably the year after us. So
Yeah.
indeed, looking at year groups, you look at year of completion. So I don't think they fit in. I don't know if you get me.
Yes, but they started with us. We all started in 2012, and then they got repeated. Someone like McAfee, house captain for Kwao, I think he was repeated in second year, so he could not complete it past in 2015. Is he deemed fit to be a member of our association? But that is the question
So
to
the
ask.
question is, what qualifies one to be a member of a particular year group? What's the qualification to be a member? We have stated in the very beginning that to be a member, if I remember clearly, you might have graduated in 2015. I think if I'm mistaken, you can point it out.
Yeah,
and
you are
then
correct. You are correct.
For which one can become a member of the year group, then that has to be stated. Then we know. If it's stated, then we are okay. But if it's not stated, and then we consider them as members of the year group, I believe that would be flawed in the first place.
The basic membership.
So if you want to do that addition, then we need to add it.
Oh, okay. Because I know some few colleagues of us who are attached to our badge, but they got repeated. So, if anything, can we make it the second clause? Yeah, hello. Can we make it the second clause? And how would we phrase it?
Okay. Do we consider them as our year? Do we consider them as part of us in the first place?
That is a consensus for us to reach as review committee members. Yes, because the basic membership is that you must have completed in 2015. That's just the basic membership.
Sure. Okay, so then are they part of the WhatsApp group that we have? Are they members?
Yeah, Prezo, do you have any member like that who is part of our WhatsApp group, the Dzolali 15 WhatsApp group? Is there any member like that who got repeated? And they are.
Yeah. Okay. So informally, they are already a part of us, so we just have to make provision for them.
Okay.
So I'm suggesting that instead of people who completed in 2015, we rather make it people who started in 2015. That way it covers them.
If we talk about people who started, then the people who came in 2010 and completed the first in 2015 would not have any place will not have any place. Take it, for example, Agoso had been in the school before we came. I think he came around 2010, 2011. But due to his repetition, he completed with us. What just sent a message.
So I think we just need to find the proper phrase for that.
Yes, before
I
we do
read that.
You read it, and yo, Doctor, have you read the message that Represo sent to the chat? He wrote, or should I copy it to?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll copy it to the.
I have it, so I'll read it.
I'll copy it to the listing for you. It's bolding, and it's in red. Oh, okay. I get it. I guess what Prezo is saying. So it seems that 2014, a lady got repeated with them, and then she completed with us, but she's their acting secretary for the 2014 batch. So I think Prezo stated that for us to frame it, we should frame it that the people who started with us but got repeated along the line can still be given basic membership. I think if we frame it as such, we can work something out. Or how do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a good move because even back in school, you would realize that most of these repeated students or repeated colleagues, I mean, connected more with with people they have started with. Okay,
Yeah.
connected with us. Okay, we saw them the same classes with them. And so if there wasn't that connect back then we can't be sure of a connect now. So indeed we have provision for them. And so from what I read, if we present the option of either to choose what they want to belong to, then that's fine. So they either choose our year group or the other. So, and that would depend if other year groups apart from the 2014 would also want someone or people like that to join them. But as far as I'm concerned, I think it's a good thing to do.
We would have to prevent double membership of batch groups. This might lead to double membership. I go so like this, I don't know which of the groups
is
would want to be
double
part
membership a bad thing in the first place? Then we have to, so the question of, is double membership a bad thing? There's dual citizenship. Nobody has said anything about it. So how bad would double membership be?
If you are a member of our badge, you have to pay the dues. And if that same person is a member of 2014, you have to pay dues. So provided the person ready to fulfill the financial obligation, I don't think we have a problem.
I don't think it's double membership. I don't think it's double membership in the first because there's the option to choose.
Oh, okay.
You are choosing. Yeah. You are choosing which year group to belong to. Okay. But the question of double membership can also be raised because probably the person is comfortable with both year groups and can also decide to pay the dues for both year groups. And so indeed, we might probably have a spy within us. I mean, those questions must be raised. No matter how trivial that may be, it is something of important. We must look at all those. We may have a spy who's trying to probably copy every information, everything we do here to other year groups. They could replicate the same thing. And then at the end of the day, there's no uniqueness with what we do because they might probably be thinking of same because of whoever is here and giving out information. But then I also, there's a part of me that was also thinking that is trivial. I don't know what the others think. Yeah.
Prezo sent a follow-up, and that is the one in the green. I think he wants to refer it to the executives to discuss and also to the main group. So I think if this subject matter is sent to them, they would have a headway. But I think as a review committee, we can just get a temporal provision for that. And then whatever decision that they have taken over there, we can still effect it. We can still go through and then make an amendment to whatever we draft. Are we cool with it?
Yeah, that will be fine.
Okay. So how are we going to frame this? Nonetheless, I think we can just go with, yeah.
We hold on with the phrasing till the final decision is taken.
Okay, I thought we could just
But then
write.
if you have a timeline to this, to the review process, then I guess that is going to change a bit, because if it depends on how forthcoming they are with the final decision. Because either than that, if you have a timeline to this review process, then it's going to come.
It's true. It's true.
Then I believe we can be within time.
Okay. I think as a review committee, we would give them the opportunity to discuss the subject matter, but we'll just leave a provisional clause over here. Like we just leave a clause over here. And after they have discussed it, then we'll just amend it and then we are good to go. So I think what he wrote,
That's also a good point.
he wrote members who start, nonetheless, past students who were admitted, is it in Ketasco or to Ketasco? To Ketasco in 2012, but got repeated during their stay, but repeated a class during their stay. But got repeated. Obviously, we are talking about class. Repeated during their stay on campus shall be given the opportunity to confirm their membership. Hey, it's not straightforward. Okay, guys, help me. Is the phrasing good?
Yeah, to confirm their membership.
Okay.
So if they are confirming, I think there's a chance for them to, I mean, there's an option. So they are to confirm their status.
Okay.
So I think that's a good thing now.
Okay. Yo, Dorcas, are you also cool with clause 2? Hello? Yeah, Dorcas, are you cool with clause 2?
Well,
yeah, so Prezo, you speak.
I think that it's still quite ambiguous. Yes. So we are saying that those who were yes, so those who were admitted, we already said that there were people who probably were admitted before then, but finished with us, you see. So we have to make it quite general so that both categories, those who are supposed to, I mean, those who were,
actually,
am I confusing myself? And
no, you are not.
Yeah, Doctors, I think for those who were not admitted in 2012 but completed with us, that one is captured in the first clause.
Yeah.
Yes, so let's say bless. I forgot her name. The big bless. She came in 2011.
Oh, okay.
They were supposed to finish.
Olanya. Oh, okay. I think I get his point. Bless, I think she's the fat one. I think she sings to, if you could recollect her. But she completed with us. And Agoso also came around to meeting. So I think, yes, that's the reason why the nonetheless over here is a complement to clause 1. The nonetheless starting clause 2 is a complement to clause 1. So I think for now we are good to go. If we could go.
Wait,
Yeah.
I think when I read it, it sounds to me like our colleagues who came with us but couldn't it with us, right?
Well, I mean,
They
if
came
you,
with us but couldn't graduate with us.
yes,
Mhm.
yes. So those people,
That's
those
for clause
category,
2.
yes, those category of people
Oh,
will be
okay,
given the
sure. So,
opportunity to confirm their membership. Yeah.
okay, so we are not making provisions for people who were there, who admitted before we came but completed with us.
Yes, they are covered in clause 1.
Ah,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
that's fine. Sure.
Yeah. So I think we are good with clause 1 and 2. If you could now work on clause 3 and 4.
Hello, you're welcome.
The clause 3 and 4. I want to bring clause 4 before clause 3 because yes, national executives, the national executives of the national COSA, of the National COSA Association, really. The national executives of the National COSA. Oh no, God, help me.
COSA 15.
No, I mean, you see, COSA itself has a national association, and then all batches have. So I want to make reference to the executives of the National Association. But COSA, the A already stands for association. So I don't know whether I should bring the association after the COSA again. Okay. I get to my problem.
National COSA. Yes. If A is actually association, then the association is not needed.
Okay, then let's just leave it like this. The national executives of the National COSA shall be honored with honorary membership status. During their tenure. So it means when you are national executive, we give you honorary membership to our badge. But immediately after your tenure, that membership status is being taken away. Is it cool?
I think it's fine.
Yo, Prezo, the clause 3, we are saying all the national executives will be given honorary membership status during their tenure. Is it cool with you?
Oh.
All right.
Oh, Charlie. Okay, guys.
Meeting.
Okay, so the clause 3, any problem with that?
No, it's actually what I was doing there is different from this. It's just you want your chair. You want your chair.
Okay, Charlie.
What's what?
Clause 3.
Clause 3 is fine.
It's fine. Okay. Okay. Honorary. Lucas, you're feeling sleepy for us.
Well, not sleepy. I think I'm just a little bit tired. I just closed from a meeting, and I have to sit through.
I'm sorry. This Sunday that we should be resting, we are doing consulting, so don't worry. After I finish, we must make sure they send us at least some room. This airtime that we're spending, we need to send some money.
Now that SP is over here, what? He's now what? Chairman, what? I'm not sure he'll be happy with this.
He's seen our stress.
President.
Online, be talking about constitutional.
Hey, you don't know about it.
Oh, Charlie. Okay. 4. Honorary membership status shall be given to any past student of Ketasco who is deemed fit. Yeah, we already worked on that. So I think the whole of Article 4 is cool for us, except Article 2 that shall further be discussed at the executive level and then the main group level. Are we all cool with Article 4? All members in favor of Article 4 say aye.
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 Not in favor say nay. Okay. So clause 4 is okay. Any opinion on clause 4? Okay.
No opinion on clause 4. I think we should proceed. I think we've spent almost an hour.
Yeah. Today, I would like it if you can finish at Article 6, so that from the next time we meet to clear the executive functions and all those. So, Article 5, financial obligations. We have reached the money issue. Financial obligations. Clause 1. The association shall pay all eligible dues demanded by the National Association. Is it necessary to write all eligible dues, or should just write dues demanded by National Association?
Dues.
It should just be dues. Shall pay dues demanded by National Association.
But okay.
I think they have some per head distance over there. I don't know.
No, they have an amount every year is supposed to pay to the National Association.
Okay. So, all shall pay dues demanded. Shall pay dues. So, should I keep the all eligible dues, or shall pay all dues demanded by the National Association? Okay. Then, clause 2. All members of the association shall pay monthly dues to be determined by the General Assembly. Monthly dues subjected to the approval of the General Assembly. Subjected to approval of the General Assembly. Yeah. So monthly dues. Should we do it yearly dues or monthly dues? Where's Prezo? Should it be yearly? Should it be annual dues or monthly dues?
It can be annual. Should be monthly.
Because monthly, if every month we are releasing it, to be like a whole lot of money is going into the association, members might get pissed off. I feel it should be annual. Whatever we are to pay per month will be piled up for us to pay as annual.
When it piles up, it becomes difficult to pay.
Rather.
But it could be quarterly. Because when you make it monthly, it seems as if you are taxing them.
You see, that is what I want us to take away. That is what I want us to take away. Guys, let's reach a consensus on this. Should we go for monthly, quarterly, half, or annual? Which of them are we going for?
Whichever one we even agree on. If it is yearly, it is the monthly that we are the year.
Oh, it's monthly that they pay. Are you saying it's monthly that they pay? Hello, President. Professor, you can type. It's like we can't hear you.
For instance.
Okay.
Yes.
I feel that it depends on the amount, and it depends on the amount we want to pay. Yes, because I know that if we decide to say 100 cedis per year or 50 cedis per year, then probably people can decide how they would want to pay. Or if we want to go by 10 cedis per month, then we can also, then obviously, and even if it's like 10 cedis, there are times when people want to just pay 50 cedis at once because they don't want to be sending 10 cedis every month, you see. So I think in as much as we've not gotten to the amount, we should just have something at the back of our minds, and that will help us to really know how best to put this.
In order to help the people in charge of the dues to take it, they will need a constitutional provision to enforce the members to take it. And the dilemma here is we need to state it whether it to be monthly, quarterly, half year, or annual. We will not state the specific amount, but we just need to state it specifically if it's going to be monthly, quarterly, half year, or annual.
Okay, so here's what I think. Okay, can I come in?
Yes, please.
You see, for whichever of the periods that you may decide for collection, okay, when it becomes monthly, then it feels almost as if they are paying rent, or they are they are taking money. Already, monthly collections are hectic, very hectic, especially when it comes to year group collection, and all that. You see, it's hectic. So we must also factor that in. Apart from that, I believe that if we do it yearly, and then we have a whole 12-month gap pay at the latter part. I mean, the ending of whatever year, and that will be problematic because we may need money within year, maybe first quarter, second quarter, for maybe some projects, and then. So if we give that allowance for people to have the whole year to pay, and then relax, not put in any measures for them to pay earlier, and everybody decides to pay at the latter part, then we may not actually get to complete projects that we may even think of.
Yeah.
I believe we should make it quarterly. And when it's quarterly, then there is quite an amount of time. There's ample time for people to, gather money. Quarterly, 4 months, at least 4 months, you can be able to raise something. And when it's 4 months, it's a long period, but it's equally a short period. Then you can when there's a constitutional provision, you can enforce it for people to pay, and then whatever project is supposed to be done, within that quarter or within a 6-month period, we can be able to execute that. But when it's a year, there's that challenge. When it's monthly, there's that challenge. I think the quarterly thing, there's that easiness when it comes to collection. So I believe quarterly will be fine.
Quarterly, okay. The Honorable Prince has voted for quarterly. Dorcas, what will be your vote?
I think it's fine.
Monthly or quarterly?
I think quarterly should be fine.
Okay, you have voted for quarterly. For me, I feel like going for half-year dues because I feel the quarterly would still be too frequent for the members. They'll be like, oh, 4 months have already passed. I'm not earning anything and all those. Already, the clause 3, anytime there is any happening like marriage and funerals, we are sure to do some petty contributions. But this contribution is going to be for administrative purposes. And already for clause 3 there, anytime soon when something happens, they will call for money. So I will go for half year. If it is that they are supposed to pay 40 per half year or 30 or 15, I'm voting for half year. And I think, yeah, I'm going for half year. The president just
Okay,
wrote his.
let's consider. Okay, he's written something.
Yeah, he wrote something in the chat. I'll copy it to the constitution for us to see. Yes, so it's in red. Hot Brazil wrote it in red. He said, I will go for monthly dues, but by the end of the year, each member is expected to have paid the total amount for the year. Saying they should pay yearly would make the money look plenty. People hate to see things that way. They feel the money will be difficult to raise. Okay.
So I think we just have to vote on whatever period it is. But now I see every member has dissenting views, and that would be difficult. You get it?
Well,
Because
apparently,
Jones, even back to your point. Even back to your point, the basis for a 6-month collection would be that at any point in time something happens, then we would have to solicit for collection or something. We have to pay something more and all that. Then that would be problematic.
Okay.
Then the reason for collection of dues would have been flawed in the first place. I don't think that collection of dues should be only allotted to what's it called? Or should be only based on or be used for administration purposes. No. Look at the number of people who are paying the dues. We are about what? I think we're almost 1,000 or something. And
yeah.
Is it more than 1,000?
I think Brazil is the best.
It's about to end. Yes.
Okay.
We,
and all these monies.
The year group, we are 500.
And all these monies.
We are 500.
But the WhatsApp group has 225 or 250.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 500 plus. Those who completed page 15.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yes. But the WhatsApp group is having 220 something or 256 or something.
Okay, so thanks for the correction. So as I was saying, we must also bear in mind external factors. Okay, these are groups of people who have completed school and are also involved in other or are also partaking in other engagements. One would such engagements, they will be required to make similar financial commitments. And so indeed, this is not the only place. And so if a member is paying dues, I mean quarterly or monthly dues, whatever, and paying the same thing somewhere else, and at some point in time, you are paying here, but when something happens, you are required to pay another thing. It becomes a nuisance. So I'm saying that this is a suggestion. The collection of the dues should not be fiscal office. Everything is almost virtual. Okay, I believe that the monies should be allotted for specific things. So if we say we realize, let's say 1,000 this particular month or this particular quarter, we should be able to, do the division and get for each of the areas that we may be operating. So if it's administration, it's administration. If it's for solidarity, it's for solidarity. If it's for celebrations, it's for celebrations. So if you are taking these dues and at some
Brazil, the vote by the committee is quarterly dues, but Prince just raised a sensitive issue. Are we going to take the monthly dues and later on when an issue happens, we would solicit for another dues, for another contribution again to cater for the happening, or whatever donation is coming from the group will be taken from whatever money is being powered up through the monthly dues. Oh, he just went offline. Hello, GP. Do you have any opinion
Can you
on
hear me?
this? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Your point is well noted. Your
Okay,
GP.
I hope my point was okay. All right, sure.
Yes, yes. Your GP. Prince raised a sensitive issue. Although the committee per votes, we have approved quarterly dues. Prince raised an issue that if we are going to take monthly, the quarterly for administration, and then anytime there's something will happen, we'll have to pay for that contribution again, it's going to be a little bit problematic. And he advised that if we are going to do anything, should come from whatever money has been compiled from the quarterly dues. That is his recommendation to the House. And how do you think? And yes, yeah. And how do you think? Wedding 300.
I think Joseph. Yeah, Joseph has sent a message.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one. So we need to decide whether, I don't know if we are the right people to do it or the executive committee is supposed to determine how the arrangements will be. But basically, you need to decide whether whatever dues you are taking, in case of anything, you are taking it out from there, or in case of anything, you would want to solicit for funds, then we know.
Well, Anyo, please speak. You are the president. If the quarterly dues that we are going to put over here is going to be taken, when occasions like wedding and then all those comes, are we going to contribute separately? Because Prince is saying everything should be taken from whatever money had been piled up from the quarterly dues. Not that we'll come and be making another contribution again. Might be a financial burden on the members. So you as president, what is your view on this? Should we still continue with the provision to make to give the opportunity for a separate contribution for whatever issue that happened?
Yes.
Or the money should just be taken from the dues?
Please, my key. Are you going out? I'm not going out. Come and submit.
This is your door. You have to pour oil under. You have to grease it.
It's not about oil. They should raise it. You have to raise it up.
Yes, please. I'm sorry. My network keeps fluctuating.
I know, right? Ellen won you.
So with regards to the payments, I'm not in favor of we taking other contribute. Like, let's say if maybe Dorcas is getting married, and we will come and put it in a group that Dorcas is getting married, so contribute again. I'm not in favor, but the issue is, provided all the people we are having are going to pay the monthly or quarterly or yearly dues, and we can say that we are taking 200 cedis for wedding, fine. But I don't know. It all depends on the people's contribution, because fine, I would say that I would pay the yearly dues, right? If you come back to me that I should pay money for another contribution, I wouldn't be happy. Do you get it?
Should we leave this?
So that is what I'm thinking.
Should we leave the subject matter to the executive committee and the main group, or we should just reach our consensus over here?
Yeah. Then I think that would be better.
So it's a means of consultation in our work.
Yes.
Okay. So that means clause 5. Sorry, let me take this out. That means clause 3 cannot stand. If that is the consensus, the pre-consensus you are reaching, that means clause 3 cannot stand again, right?
Well,
It
I
depends.
think.
Because if we want to have a donation to the school, we can't say that we are taking the money we are contributing. We are taking some to help the school.
Okay. So
Right.
clause 3 should still be there.
Project.
Okay.
As and when it is necessary.
Okay,
So seeking welfare of needy and grieving members. That one, Charlie. I think if they are going to pay the dues there, then welfare of needy and grieving members would use.
In drafting a constitution, we have terms that we use, whether it should be a mandatory term or opinionistic term or whatever. If that be the case, clause 3, should I change the shall over there to can? Because if I make it shall, that means it is mandatory. But should I make it can? That means since the monthly dues is a mandatory issue, clause 3 would be an opinionistic issue, or when they feel like contributing again for us to solve the welfare of the needy and grieving members, they can, but it is not mandated by the Constitution, but it is another way of reaching that aim. So should I use can, or I should just maintain the shall for clause 3?
I think the shall will be okay.
The shall should be okay. Okay. Well, we are moving on. The consensus being reached in Article 5 is that there will be payments of quarterly dues, and that is still subjected to review by the executive level. And then all members shall also participate in contributions towards seeking the welfare, which is already there. So this is the consensus we have reached on Article 5. All members in favor say aye. Not in favor,
Aye.
say nay. Okay.
Well,
Then we move on to.
What's happening? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to say that can the clause approval of General Assembly?
Please come again.
I'm suggesting that clause 3 also be subject to approval by General Assembly because I think it's quite related.
Yes. I mean, it's all finance, it's all money issues. So, okay. Then, President, we also refer clause 3 to the executive committee and then the main group to take their final decision.
All right, sure.
Okay, good. So we are moving to Article 6.
Rights and privileges. The privileges, is it E?
Charlie, I just read
whatever it is, there's something wrong with that privileges.
Oh God. What are you guys
saying? I've not read it, but in my head, these people.
Someone should read it.
All members shall have the right to vote or to be voted. Oh, these are all the privileges and rights. Okay. May I tell you, if you are getting
an autocratic leader.
If you are getting married, you get 1,000 Ghana because people are counting married.
Hey, that was just an example. Now, 1,000 also.
Don't worry, that's the part.
You've covered like part of the budget. We thank you.
Yeah, my wedding, nobody should bring 100 Ghana or 200 Ghana. I'll put it 200 Ghana. The Bible phone call.
All the time we go to I'm for my promo.
Seriously, you go out and you do was 9 years I will be cry. Sick of the benefit is huge.
Hey, every member is entitled to only one privilege.
Hey, share.
Only 1,000 Ghana privilege.
Share.
Okay, so guys, so I think an issue is personal here. Whatever issue, let's just amend it and then we are good to go. So
People are chilling over here.
I know, right? Hey guys, let me see your faces, lah. Me, I don't put my face in the show. You're making me feel shy.
How can you feel shy in front of people that are not see? You can't see.
See me, I'm speaking with my GP, my SP, and CEO.
You went to put that thing by your name, say. You did. I was like, away from that one.
Okay, Article 6. We don't have time. All members, all members shall be eligible to participate in an activity, in any activity of the association. Then Clause 2, all members shall be eligible to attend and contribute to discussions and meetings of the association. 3, all members shall have the right to vote or be voted for in general elections. Okay, well, it's too simple. There is no privilege here. Then let's make it rights and responsibilities.
The privilege is too like that.
Change the privilege.
Why would they be paying dues? What do they gain from the dues they are paying?
We'll come to their wedding and give them.
That should be there.
We'll come to their wedding
That's
and
why
give
I'm
them.
saying that. I'm saying. You see, this is just a review process. That's why I'm saying that they ought to have been
right there. Wi-Fi district is somewhere.
No, I
mean right. No, I don't know.
Okay,
Yesterday, someone asked they wanted.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
but
But we cannot put for the reasons.
No.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
I'm saying that to the best of my understanding, this is a review process. So I'm quite surprised why we've had to. I mean,
Get to that
go
one
back
inside
and do a lot of consultation and all that. So unless of course I didn't get the reason for the review. But for review, I know that you are just trying to put things right and all that. But with the rights and privileges, those should be inside, because if definitely they are paying dues, it's expected that privileges are captured. Because if we have to do any addition here, then it has to come from those behind the constitution. We are just reviewing. Okay.
But in review,
if there's any addition,
in review we add, we subtract, and then we rephrase. So we can still, as a review committee, we can still add.
To an extent.
Okay.
When it has to come to do with a major decision as deciding what adds up or what consists of privileges and rights, that I not within the purview of, I think it's a major decision.
Okay.
By framers of the constitution. Okay. Yes. So that's what I think.
Okay. I'm cool with it. These were the rights and privileges the drafters got. And as
That's
President
twins.
lamented,
Oh my
they seem to be too sketchy or inadequate. That is the perception Prezo is sending around. So Prezo, if anything, the drafters are giving you the opportunity to add on in case if you have any addition or subtraction to Article 6.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Or nothing come your mind yet. Or if nothing comes, by 9 we'll be closing. Should we go ahead to Article 7? With Article 6 awaiting some additions, even after the meeting. Shall we proceed? With Article 6 awaiting additions.
With the rights and privileges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the privilege is there. Because of the money they are paying, we would have to consider some privileges for them.
Like giving them ID card, buying them car, and coming to pay their bride prices and then pay for their wedding.
Okay, we've stated that we are concerned about their welfare, right?
Yeah.
So to what extent are we going to? Is it when they decide to give birth to 10? So for every child they give birth to, we are going to take care of the child or what?
See, this association, we are just looking at just bringing the eligible members together, and then probably just going and then saying hi and then commiserating and sympathizing with them. We are not to buy them cars and then be doing all those things. So we are not Max International. So to me,
so in sympathizing with them, when someone loses the brother, I wish probably follow the person to the funeral, but would we have to give the person money because the person is paying dues, or we are focusing on the person, the mom, the dad, the wife, and then the spouse, and then maybe the children?
Well, to me, Senate caters for those life insurances issue, and then whatever insurance that they'll go for. As an association, I believe our presence there, and then the little donation that we'll give, whether it will be 300, 500, 1,000, should be adequate. It actually sounds our presence and our care
to
that person.
So which groups of people are we targeting? Is it when the person's brother passes on, we would have to go and give something?
I think I get your issue.
The mom, the dad, the child, the children, or the spouse, because we don't want the issue of
Can I come in?
Jacob to come. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's speak.
Sure. I think you're making a valid point. I think that we have to be strategic about who qualifies for a privilege in terms of, grieving members. So I believe that we are not that large an organization to parents. So once your parents are no more, then we can, solidarize, either by financially or something. Because if it has to do with brother, sister, and any other family member, then I think that almost all the time we may have to dish out money. That may not go well financially for the year group.
Sure.
So I think that we need to limit it to parents strictly, because parents strictly, or even members themselves. In the unlikely event where a member passes on, we can send a delegation like recently, and then just solidarize by giving some money at the place. Yes, and I think that would be it. So your parents and then yourself. In the event where you unfortunately pass away or your parents are no more, then we can do that. That has to do with the death aspect of it. Yeah, I think that's what I think.
Okay. So I think with Prince submission, it's specific that we only cater for the loss of the person.
Okay, what of the person marries one and then decides to marry another?
In fact, let's not forget about hospital issues, so accidents and then all those. I think we should just limit this to the person and Kasa. Let's just limit it to the person and Kasa.
But probably, one thing too is we are growing. Yeah, so.
Oh, Charlie, you see, the person and Kasa.
We've had.
When the person dies, we have to be there. Or else the person doesn't know that we are there. When the person gives birth, we have to be there. Exactly. When the person, when something happens to the person hospital, we have to be there. Marriage, we have to be there. And now we are coming to add the spouses and then all those. Yeah. And then when a man no finish, I think we should just limit to the individual.
The thing is, because we are growing. Listen,
I think the various caucuses and the program caucuses should determine how serious the severity of whatever to determine the severity of whatever happening, and then write to the national committee. What's it called? The
executive
committee for a decision to be taken.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the caucuses have to be on the lookout because definitely they would know one another. And so the head of the caucus would have to write to the executive.
It will take the burden from
it to take that burden. So there's that form of decentralization away.
I want to even add it at the caucus Article 16 at once. So Prince, you are saying the caucuses should determine what kind of action the association will take towards the welfare of a member, right? Right.
Even the severity of whatever happening that would necessitate a contribution.
Okay. The caucus shall determine the severity. What am I writing? The severity. The severity and action towards seeking the welfare of the nation and recommend towards seeking the welfare of a member and recommend it to the executive committee. So if you reach Article 16, we'll work on the rephrasing that very well. But I think with that, at least we have a headway. So for now, let us just claim that we'll focus on the person itself. But anyways, whatever recommendation comes from the program caucus will be taken and then be discussed upon, and then an action be taken in seeking the welfare. I think that is good enough.
Exactly.
We have about 7 minutes more to end the meeting. Exactly at 9, we'll close today's meeting. So if anything, I believe we go through Article 7 at least, so that the next time we'll meet, we just go straight to the functions of each executive officer. So, are you cool?
Yes, please.
All right.
Okay, so Article 7, which is quite a sensitive article, the composition of the executive committee. It states, A, there shall be a governing and administrative body, and it shall be called the executive committee. It shall consist of the following elected executive officers, which are President, Vice President, General Secretary, Deputy General Secretary, Publicity Secretary, Deputy Publicity Secretary, Financial Secretary, Deputy Financial Secretary, organizing secretary, deputy organizing secretary, and legal advisory secretary. These are the 11 executive committee members that the drafters saw as suitable for the association. The inspiration came from the National Association. But the National Association, instead of having legal advisory secretary, they have a council of elders, of which they perform, their council of elders more or less also serves as the independent committee we also have though. Yes, but I think a little bit of legal advisory function also comes from their council of elders. But over here, who are you going to call council of elders? Yes, so due to that, we removed that and then we made provision for legal advisory secretary and independent committee. So any opinion on the portfolios? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. I can come back. Hello. All right. So.
Yeah, President, we can speak.
Publicity secretary.
Yeah. I think Polanyo is typing.
He's muted.
Prince, yes, I think he's typing.
Yeah.
I think he's typing his opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, so Prince, you can speak if you have anything to say.
Okay, what's it about publicity secretary?
I think he's typing his opinion in the chat. Yes, due to his network, he would have to type it. Yes. But do you have any problem with the portfolios? A general view of all the portfolios?
No, I don't think so. I think everything there is set. We have a PRO, that's a publicity secretary,
yeah.
And then we have a deputy. For finances, we have a secretary. We have organization, and then legal advisory, the president, the vice, general secretary. I think with their roles clearly spelled out, so I don't think I have a problem.
Okay. GP, no. The portfolios, what is your view on this?
This is for
the executive committee. These are the executive officers.
Hey.
They are 11 in number.
Hey, their menu.
Yes.
Okay, let me see. So. Okay, I think to avoid duplication of roles and dormancy and all of that, I think one publicity secretary is enough. And what we would encourage is that someone like that could have a publicity committee that he or she would work with.
Okay.
And that's where, publicity, we want to reach every corner. It's not just about two people up there and that's all.
Okay, you're talking about the number.
Okay. I'm talking about, yes. Okay. And the financial secretary, I'm thinking, would you rather make provision for a treasurer rather than a deputy financial secretary?
I'm aware in some institutions they have splitted the role of the financial controllers, of which one handles the accounting issues, and one takes care of all the writings and then documentations, and then the other takes care of handling and keeping the money. Yes, I'm aware of that, but per my constitutional study, sometimes this, in the case where the financial secretary is not available, then who performs this role? Then treasurer cannot go and perform the role of the financial secretary. But I don't think we have any big money that would need different people to be handling. One should handle documentation, and then the other should handle holding the fiscal money. In big organizations, they have director of finance and then accountants. The accountants hold the money, and the director of finance or the financial secretary handles all documentation. For them, they deal with billions of Ghana cedis. But over here, when the money you pay, if anything, 5,000 to 7,000. I don't think we need to split
In
the
the future,
role.
we'll be hitting $1 billion US.
I think with money, there has to be a number of people around the money. You can't just entrust money into the hands of just two people.
When it goes for money shit.
Wait, number two.
But guys,
11
if
Pro
I may
There are a number
say,
of people around
Max.
the money. There has to be a financial secretary and a financial committee, okay, who approves whatever funds that are disbursed. In any case, I believe that Dorcas also had a valid point with regard to, the publicity, because when it comes to content, we are talking about publicity in general. You are talking about content creation. You are looking at social media. You are looking at someone who can be a spokesperson. So indeed, when we have a publicity secretary, we need to have a committee, okay, a committee that would be concerned with, our PRO staff. I don't think two people are enough. Even more especially with content creation for our social media pages and whatsoever. We need more than one person. We need more than two people. So I think that that Dorcas has a valid point. So I think we should consider.
Okay, in my defense as a drafter, the problem I had was that in drafting the SRC constitution, for the SRC has some money, so we had the opportunity to create committees so that they could help the executive officers who are given these roles. So the SRC, for instance, they have a finance committee, they have even procurement committee, entertainment committee, publicity committee, and then all those. But the issue I'm having over here is honoring them, the honorarium. The executive officers have some kind of allegiance, and then I believe they could take care of it. Nonetheless, we have a general committee provision over here. The general committee over here is more of an amalgamation of all these committees. The problem I had in drafting constitutions is that when the committee does not have its particular role to play, they become dormant. Like taking, for instance, finance. If there is no contribution issue, then they will just be dormant over there. But in solving that issue, I decided to amalgamate all the committees into just a general committee, so that whatever function comes, the chairperson can just delegate the vice chairpersons and secretaries or members in charge of that affairs. But when there is another issue on grounds that we'll have to work on, then they will all go there and help, so that it will not be like they're only there for finance. If it's not a finance issue, they will not come. So it was due to that understanding that I decided to merge them all into a general committee. So the general committee, for instance, would only have one chairperson, but they will have a vice chairperson and a secretary in charge of finance, vice chairperson, secretary in charge of entertainment, vice chairperson, secretary in charge of publicity, vice chairperson, secretary in charge of this and that, so that they would help the executive officers whenever they are needed. So it's assuming when the finance chair the financial secretary has a financial issue to debate, we can still create a group and only include the vice chairperson in charge of finance and the secretary in charge and whatever member in charge to debate that issue. But after they are done, they come back to the general committee. And if there is any other function that the general committee has to perform, they'll go. Not that they'll be there and then be dormant. So it was due to that I decided to merge them over here. And this is the merger. So if anything, I can state specifically, just like how I stated in the independent committee, of which we have a vice chairperson in charge of electoral affairs, then all those. I can do all that breakdown over here to ensure that there will not be only people handling that affairs. I can work on that too. Yes, I think Segdefia just wrote something. Yeah, hello. He wrote, when it comes to the committees, I'm thinking the secretaries will probably suggest people they want to work with that would make their work somehow easier. Then based on their suggestion, the executive committee would confirm the appointment. People they work with would be from all program caucuses. Yes, the program caucuses, I mean, there must be fair appointment. Yes, so the committees now, the finance committee, the publicity committee that Dorcas spoke of with the finance, they are all being amalgamated into the general committee over here. So in order to resolve the dormancy issue, as I said, I would make the designations a little bit more clear. So the vice chairperson in charge of publicity affairs and secretary in charge of publicity affairs would come and help the publicity secretary and the deputy publicity secretary to carry out that function. And then after they are done, then they come back to the general committee. If there's any other function that is not publicity, they cannot say because they are not part of that committee, they cannot. But due to the fact that they are part, any task being given to the general committee, they will have to perform. So that is the reason for the merger. That is the reason for the merger. Hello?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so if anything, I can make the designations much more clearer, just like how I did it at the independent committee. You realize that for the independent committee, they only have one chairperson, but there's a vice chairperson in charge of electoral affairs and a secretary in charge of electoral affairs. So that when the issue is peculiar and then needs only the people in charge to deal with, they'll come out and deal with it. After they're done, they come back. So when there is an election issue and then they need more hands, the other members in charge of other issues can be called upon to help them because they are still parts of the independent committee. But when they only need few hands, then the people in charge will just work with that, with the chairman general, and then they are good to go. So it's the same concept that is applicable to here. So I can just make the designations clear and then we are good to go. Yeah, so with that, with that, it means we will not have just the financial secretary and then the deputy financial only designated for financial transactions and dealings. The vice chairperson and then secretary designated for that would also be available to help them when they need the help. Then after they are helped, they come back to the general committee. Yes, if you are all cool with that. Yes, hello? Yes, I think I've spoken plenty over here.
Yeah, right here.
So let me make the chairman general, vice chairperson in charge of publicity affairs.
Our time, I think we are behind time.
Yes, let us just resolve this and then we'll close. So we have publicity, we have financial affairs. I wish for us to only have one chairman general or general committee chairman general. Oh no. And then we have sports rights, sports affairs, and we have what else do we have? We have entertainment. Prezo, what are our affairs?
Yeah.
I'm I'm specifying the designations for the members of the General Committee. So as of now, I only have 4 main affairs. I have publicity, financial, sports, entertainment. Should we do welfare affairs?
Welfare.
So this one, right now they are 9.
Welfare.
A vice chairperson in charge of welfare.
Shouldn't the sports and entertainment be together?
They should be together.
Yeah, it should.
Because I don't think we would be having any sporting activities and entertainment activities. I don't know.
We can play online football. We can play FIFA. And we can do virtual.
But with regards to welfare, their welfare is important. So if anything happens, we can let them replace the year group.
Yeah, it's true.
So
probably the caucuses, as mentioned, would write to the welfare committee, and then they also look at it. I think the welfare committee is needed.
Okay. So the designations are best together. So I think with this, we have it's now an 11-member general committee. And if we merge the sports and entertainment, they will become 9. Initially, I wrote a 15-member committee. I think 15 there, they are too much. Or wait, if I may ask, is the president supposed to coordinate the caucuses, or we should have someone else coordinating the caucuses?
What do you suggest?
The caucus is a new initiative. I don't know how it's going to be like, and I don't know if they'll need a coordinator. I mean, if anything, they can report directly to the president, right?
I mean, you better do it to somebody and the person who has the money.
Looking at the amount of work already on the president, I think that.
Then you will see that, yes.
Guys, are you with me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, please, we can.
Yeah. So looking at the amount of work already on the president or the various responsibilities is overwhelmed with, I think that delegation would be appropriate. So it would be appropriate if we get someone that can oversee the activities of, the caucuses, right? That's what I think. I don't know. And
what are the duties of the vice?
Please.
Okay.
Hello.
Is it coordination of the committees or the caucuses?
The caucuses.
The caucus.
Yeah, it's a new initiative, so I don't really know how it's going to be, but we are only aiming to make the members vibrant in their clusters. Yes. The only thing that's making them vibrant in their clusters.
So what's the way forward? What's the decision?
Okay, well, let us take a vote. Do we need vice chairperson and secretaries in charge of caucus affairs? Yes or no?
Are we talking specifically about the program caucuses, or house caucuses, or in general?
The consensus we reached in our discussions sometime ago, we agreed on program caucuses. Yeah, so we are working on program caucuses.
Okay. So we want to define the composition sort of so that it's not ambiguous, and then
Oh,
the
no,
caucus is doing whatever they please.
we already have their composition and then structure, but the issue we are talking about here is do we need someone else to coordinate the caucuses, or the caucuses will relate directly with the president? Do they have to always, if they need a hand, should we have members in the general committee to aid them in their discourse?
I suggest that they report directly to the president or chairperson. Yes.
Now, I want us to just reach a conclusion on the portfolios. Are we okay with the 11 portfolios?
I thought, okay, so I thought based on the submissions, we would take some out.
Yes, you said the deputy publicity secretary should be taken off. The issue I had when drafting was that there must always be a second man for these executive duties, because who knows, we need the PRO and then the PRO is not active, or the PRO is somewhere engaged. So if anything, the deputy PRO, who is an executive officer, we just stand up and go. Even apart from that, you also said the committee. So when they need more hands, the vice chairperson and secretary designated or in charge of publicity affairs can just stand up and help them. So if they need more hands, they have more hands here. Even should they need more than two, the whole committee can still help them. The whole committee, you see, the general committee, we have members designated for publicity, but when they need more hands, the whole 11-member committee join them to work around it. Yes. So I think due to that, I feel the deputy should still remain. Please, any last suggestion on the portfolios? We want to close the meeting. We want to close today's meeting.
I think we're good.
Okay. Prezo, any last words?
But I would wish that, look, I would wish that Jones, you get the other and will be part of the process, especially the chairman.
Your line is breaking up. Please, can you come
I'm
again?
saying I would wish that you work and then get the other members of this committee to be part of the process, especially the chairman.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
Yes.
Because if there's no chairman, then what we are doing.
Okay, I'll speak to him and make sure he'll be part of our next meeting. So, before we close the meeting, when next can we meet? On Zoom. Docker stated that, I think from Monday to Wednesday, right? Oh. Yeah. Abby? Douglas, from Monday to Wednesday, apart from Monday, right?
Well, for now, I think each day would be fine.
Okay. Well, I'm traveling to Accra.
I think I'm very flexible, so
nice one.
Let the others decide and then.
Okay. I'll be traveling to Accra tomorrow, so I don't know whether we can hold it tomorrow though. But let's check Tuesday evening. Will Tuesday evening be okay? Tuesday evening.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yes.
I think I have to get Thelma and then the chairperson to join us for Tuesday evening. Yeah, so I'll call them and then I'll make sure they'll be part. I'll make sure they'll be part. Because I think we are on page 4. We are now on page 4. Why? Oh,
Out of
12. Out of 12.
Out of
12.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Hello.
Even this constitution is small, so I think we are doing a good work. Because the SRC constitution I drafted was 80 pages. And the committee I sat with, we had to sit down and review every single thing from A to Z. And now I think we had around 15 to 20 meetings. So it's cool. It's cool. I think we are on track. We are on track, actually. We are on track. I must say, I'm really glad on behalf of Chairman. I want to thank you all for buying your airtime and giving us your resting time to just work on the Constitution for your badge group. I'm really grateful. Prezo, any last words? Oh, Edua, Nyakeya. Prezo should buy a new phone or you should leave the village. Really, I'm done. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Doctor, any last words? You want to give us a closing prayer so that we can sleep well?
Okay, that's fine. I just want to appreciate you as well. You are doing very well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Prince, any last words?
Yeah.
You. So thank you so much. I'm looking forward to the next meeting. So we get done with it.
Sharp one.
And Jones, I've already told you my opinions about you.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful for your candid opinion. Okay, so Prazo, I think it's time to end now. Do you have any last words? Hello? Yeah, do you have any last words? Okay. Well, I will speak for Prazo. Thank you so much. So we'll end today's meeting over here. God bless you.
Did we begin with a prayer? No.
Oh, Charlie, sorry. Someone called me and then my network got missing or whatever. The person is calling again. Oh. Okay, guys, bye. Yo, boss. What's up? Hello? Evening. Charlie, are there some Zoom meeting view? Giddy. Yes, okay, yes, sir.